Hey, what's up, YouTube family? I'm Niasia. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're not new to this channel, I'm still Niasia. Hello. Now, what is the most important question in the entire world, in your entire life? What is it? Who are you? Who are you? So, when I think about who I am, right? I think about what people have told me I am, but honestly, that is not. It can become your reality, that you can believe that you are those things people tell you you are, but that's not actually who you are. Like, who are you? Now, when you learn who you are, then you will stop accepting programs. And you like, Nigel, what is programs? Programs are thoughts, right? Where thoughts come from, other people, and where those people's thoughts come from, their senses. It comes from their senses, their five senses. What they see, feel, hear, touch, smell. That's where it comes from. And I thought, what I thought was so phenomenal, like a wonderful reflection of knowledge. I was listening to Coach. I can't remember his name. I can't. Dang. I was just listening to him, and he said there was two very important questions in this entire world: who you are, and why is it why you're here, and why you're here. I'm paraphrasing. So I'm like, we agreed on who am I is definitely important. And the other question we kind of differ a little bit. But who am I? Who am I? I've been asking myself that for the longest time. Like, who am I? What makes me who I am, right? And I think I've been on this journey too, discovering who I am, right? Because it was a time in my life I was depressed, and I was depressed because I was like, we're doing all these things just to die. Like, what purpose does that serve? If we're just doing things and we're gonna die, like, what purpose does that serve? So I spoke to my husband about it, and he was saying because of the experience. And I'm thinking, like, well, if we're here to experience and expand, why do we want to experience things that are of dis-ease, right? And I'm not talking about the physical, the physical circumstances your body does. I'm not talking about that per se. I mean, that is one of the circumstances, but I mean, just emotionally too. Like, emotionally, like, why are we in dis-ease, right? So I'm like, I think because people think that we're supposed to be in dis-ease. Like, in order to know what ease is, we need to know what it is to be of dis-ease. And I don't know if I fully agree with that. I don't know if I fully agree that we need to be in an uncomfortable state to know what a comfortable state is. But I think, but then there's different avenues of comfortability, because some people can just handle pain, and they'll look at pain differently from other people. So I guess maybe that is true. It really depends on your perception, And then he said that he said that the coach, the video, the guy, I hope it's not all around the place, but I'm really trying to get to a point here. He said that we associate ourselves with, like, our emotions. And I'm like, well, our emotions are who we are, right? And I'm like, well, maybe our emotions are not who we are, because maybe those are programs too. Maybe that's just a program that when we feel sad, we get angry or we cry. Maybe that's just a program too. Maybe there are other things that we can experience, or maybe we don't have to feel the emotion. But then again, I'm like, well, if we don't feel an emotion, would we be AI? Because AI doesn't feel emotion. Like, will we be detached? Will that make us weaker? And then I thought about that too. Like, well, I don't think it will make us weaker. Because I'm thinking about it like, for me, if I detach my emotions from, say, my child, and I love them dearly, would I still not want to help them? Would I still not want to see them do great? And I'm like, no, I still would want them to do great. I still would want to help because that's who I am. See, then it comes back to who you are. Like, what type of person are you? Who are you when no one's around? Like, what are you thinking? Like, what type of person are you when no one's looking? You know? And me, I know that I'm this great person, like, with full intention of becoming the highest, most possible creative person of all time. But not of me comparing myself to anybody else, but just comparing myself to me. The seconds and the minutes that I were before, like being this greater person, like understanding like, oh, I have this greater capacity to do more and to spark the intelligence and the creativity of other people. Like, the other day I was on this, I was doing this video and I said, I want to, like, what is my mission? Like, I was looking at my job, and I do a lot of videos on my job, and I'm just like, you talk about your job a lot. First of all, you don't like your job, and would you gonna go through life just not talking about your like talking about your job and how you hate it there? Like, are you gonna do something about it? And I'm just like, either you're gonna be there forever or you're gonna do something about it. So I'm like, well, I am doing something about it because I want to be a speaker. I am a speaker. And okay, ants, they always come around me. You must love me. So what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? I am doing something about it. I am doing something about my life and what and who I am. I am learning more and more and more about myself. I am living out my mission. Before I was like, what is my mission? Like, what really is my mission? And I was like, oh shoot, yo, I said it in my video. Like, I was in a circumstance at work where I feel that this individual was trying to put me up against another individual that's a reflection of me. They look like me. You know what I'm saying? So I said, no, that's not my mission. My mission is to empower. It's not to tear down. And I feel like they were trying to put me in a situation in which it was going against my mission. And I decided at the very moment and said, I will not do that. I don't care who you are. Okay? You will not put me against my mission. See, that's what you need to do. You need to find out what your mission is. But how you find out what your mission is to find out who you are. When you find out who you are, you're